Ladies and gentlemen, our 10th bout of the evening is 4 rounds in the light welterweight division and is presented by Brandon Dodge. Introducing first, fighting out the dynamic mortgage contest, please welcome Milton
Roque, first of our 140-pound fighters here in our co-main event of the evening at Fight Night.
Here's another fight that could be an absolute banger or could end very quickly. Roque has been known to throw some monster power punches and finish fights early. Be very interesting to see how this fight plays out.
Roque, representative of Bring It Back Boxing. We've seen them in the ring a few times this evening. Always bringing some fun fighters to watch.
Fighting out the Larry H. Miller Nissan on the 104th blue corner. Please welcome Edison Charley.
Edison Charley is Mr. Roque's opponent. Taking a look at the tail of the tape here, Roque 25, Charley 23. Charley 2 inches taller at 5'9" versus 5'7". As a professional boxer, Charley 0-3. Roque, we talked about how much fun we've seen watching him fight. That was all amateur. It is his pro debut this evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's meet our fighters. First, fighting out of the Dynamic Mortgage Concepts red corner. Fighting out of Durango, Mexico. Representing Bring It Back Boxing, Milton Roque. And fighting out of the Larry H. Miller Nissan on the 104th blue corner. From Riverton, Wyoming, representing Teton Athletic Club, Eddie Rooks, Edison Charley.
All right, boys, co-main event. I expect a clean, fair fight. Let's get it done. Touch gloves. Let's fight.
Roque on the left of your screen, Charley on the right. They're both wearing black gloves and both wearing blue and gold, so we'll say Charley's the gentleman with the mustache on the right.
That's about as good as we can get.
Roque does have his name on the back of his trunks, so help us out a touch. And Roque so far going only for single shots, looking for jabs to the body, not looking to follow it up with anything yet. And part of that might be because Charley's pretty well backing away every time Roque throws that shot.
And I do like that jab straight to the sternum to get to get Charley standing up a little bit more. If he can keep landing that, that's going to push his chin up, and that big right hand is going to come right behind it.
Push that chin up and open up the body a little more as well. And referee Tim Mills says, don't put your hands behind his neck and wrestle him around.
Big right hand by Roque.
On Muay Thai, and Charley
immediately
answers.
Responded by Charley, though, yes.
Oh, gloves touch the ground. Be interesting to see if the referee rules it a knockdown. Nope, says no knockdown, so okay.
Nice shiner opening up already over Charley's left eye.
Roque pushed back with that punch, shakes his head, says, no, you didn't hurt me.
Charley doing a really good job of throwing his punches and then immediately getting out fast enough that Roque can't even counter it. Gets caught there.
Yeah, that's why early in the round he was throwing only single punches. Charley wasn't there for the follow-up. Oh, Roque just looking to blister him with that right hand.
Yeah. Charley's hands are hanging a little bit low. He's got to be careful when he comes in because he's going to get caught on one of those overhands eventually.
And the head's coming up a little bit too, like you talked about.
Nice left hands by Charley.
Let's go, Milton. Don't wait.
Ooh,
Wow.
big counter punches by Roque.
He was waiting for it. He was, telling his opponent, come forward, come into me. And Charley obliged and paid for it a little bit there.
Nice right hand by Charley. And then flush, another nice right hand. Lands clean on Roque's chin.
I just saw Roque work his jaw a little bit. I wonder if he's taking any kind of an injury there. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Sometimes you get your jaw rocked around a little bit and you start trying to pop things back into place.
Yep, especially if your mouth's open when you take that shot on the chin.
Thought I saw a mouthpiece come out. Guess not. Oh, nice block by Roque. Saw that coming and shot right at the bell. Spins the head of Roque just a little bit.
A very good round by both fighters, very active. Roque landed more of the power shots, but Charley landed some nice, clean right hands, a couple of good left hooks.
I think Charley's corner needs to tell him exactly what you were saying. Keep the posture that you started with. Don't let yourself stand up too tall and be opened up to body shots and having your head high. Taking a look at the Larry H. Miller Nissan replay here. And both these guys really looking to blister one another with power here. Roque just winds up for that one. Both these guys doing a nice job of rolling with the punches. When they know something's going to land, they're doing a good job of just letting their body or their head turn with it, and that takes a lot of the effectiveness away from a punch.
Take your time.
Now for round number 2, I kind of like to see Roque sit back a little bit and try to counterpunch just like he did right there. That was where he had a lot of success in that first round. He let Charley step forward and was able to counter with those big left and right hooks.
Yeah, especially when he was into the corner and he let Charley come to him. And a little bit of a attempted double leg there, and referee's going to have these guys clean that up.
Milton, take your time. Start bottom. Come up.
All right, everybody's gloves are clean. For some of our newer fight fans, that's what the referee's doing when he puts the gloves on his shirt and rubs them up and down, is in case they picked up any dirt or objects from the canvas. You wouldn't want that to go into a fighter's eye, so he's just cleaning the gloves, literally.
Look for it.
Oh, and a big counter right lands well for Roque, and he tries to set it up again.
Nice left hook.
Yeah.
I was about to say he's going to make Charley second guess coming in, but immediately comes back in, does Charley.
Yeah, both these guys have shown they can weather a storm, no doubt about that.
And put the 2 right behind that.
Roque waiting again, wanting to get that counter game going. Charley able to get off on him this time. It is a 4-round fight. Roque's cheering section, letting him know they're in attendance.
Don't wait for him.
Oh, leaping left hand.
Body. Come back with the hook to the body.
Good head movement by Charley.
Yeah, corner of Roque, because of that head movement, saying they want him to come back with a hook to the body.
Come over that jab, Milton.
A little bit of blood coming from the nose of Charley.
Started just before the end of the round. I bet his corner will be able to get a handle on that pretty well in between rounds here. We're going to come back with round number 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, there is still Breckenridge Distillery Bourbon available.
What are you telling Roque in between rounds 3 and 4?
I'm telling Roque to start boxing.
Or 2 and 3, excuse me.
Right now, he's being a little wild. He's head hunting. He's throwing big loopy punches. I'm telling him to rein himself back in, stick that sharp jab he's got, and set those big power punches up. Right now, he's kind of punching himself out. He's just kind of rein himself back in, box like you know he can, and then move and set those big punches up.
And that's what we're seeing on the replay here is big wind-up shots being thrown by Roque.
Yeah, and Charley has eaten a couple, but he sees most of those coming and is able to duck under them or slip them. Charley doing a really good job with his head movement. If I'm in his corner, I'm telling him to kind of keep doing the same thing. Keep pushing forward, jab, jab cross, really work that straight punches.
And for Charley, maybe keep the fight at a little bit more of a distance. He does have that height and read advantage, and he really hasn't been putting that to use yet.
Yep, you're totally correct on that.
Just get the boxing now.
I just heard Roque's corner. They said, let's stick to boxing now. Exactly what you said. Well played, Mr. Brent Bradley. Charley, nice job with the in and out footwork. The only thing that I see is sometimes he'll have a tendency to back out straight.
Yeah, and when he does, a lot of his chin is up a little bit.
I was just going to say, normally when you start to move backward, just naturally your head comes up a little bit, so you need to be careful of that.
Charley doing a really good job. He's been impressive. His record's obviously 0-3, but he's showing there's a reason that he turned pro.
Right.
You know, I have a feeling he's had some tough fights. Beautiful slip.
Yeah, it was. Oh, Roque with a good left hand there.
That's it, now move. Move. There you go. Stop.
Both these guys seem to have just sort of settled into a pace. Neither one looking to really try to take the other out of the game. Sort of I have a plan for myself, and that's what I'm going to work here.
Yeah, a little bit more of a chess match in this round as opposed to just throwing bombs.
Come back up top.
Nice snappy jab by Roque. I'd like to see him snap that jab and then bring either the left hook or the right hook to the body. That's one spot where Charley's a little susceptible. He keeps his guard very wide.
Yeah, sort of opens up a target to come in under the elbows there. Agreed.
Step to the right, shoot the right hand.
And that's something the Roque's corner was calling for earlier, was follow that up with a hook to the body. Roque trying to double up the jab to set up his entry.
There, and now you can see Charley is starting to try to parry those body shots. Roque needs to just fake that body shot, come right over top. He could land a nice clean hook. Try to time that parry.
Lead hand uppercut for Charley. Didn't quite find its target, but tried to meet Roque on the way in. 10-second clacker sounded.
Good round for both fighters there.
And I did hear the corner of Charley saying what you and I were talking about. They were saying, bring those elbows in. So a little bit wide with those, with his protective stance, and possibly worried that Roque is going to start trying to work that body.
And if he can bring those elbows in, that'll prevent him from needing to parry those shots. Really, he was trying to parry that for the defense. And if you bring those elbows in, it just kind of takes that away. Nice slip there by Roque. Good head movement.
Yeah, it
all
was.
that whole round. And Roque really found his jab at the end of that round, too. Every time Charlie took a step forward, he was getting stuck with the jab.
And in that round, I think Charlie did a better job of managing the distance. It really took away a lot of the offense that Roque would even think about trying.
Much better.
Just by virtue of being a half step out of range, shuts down a lot of what Roque might try to throw.
Here we go, 4th and final round. Let's see if Roque is content to box like he did in the last round, or if he's going to try to open it up to finish this fight. Big, stiff jab by Roque, sending Charlie backwards. Charlie with a nice flurry, connecting on a few punches.
Right back on the jab. Feint and throw the right hand. Feint, throw the right hand.
Charlie trying to step in with the rear hand now.
Nice jab by Charlie.
And that's what his corner was calling for, and Roque trying to time it. He heard the corner saying it, so he knew it was coming. Good stiff jab by Roque now.
Oh, big right hand by Roque.
And that's exactly what the corner asked for. They said, come back or follow that with the right hand.
Charlie's hurt, takes another left, but pushing forward, doesn't want to regain the composure, just wants to keep fighting.
Speaks well to the conditioning of these fighters to be able to take a shot like that, recover that quickly.
Yeah, it looked like Charlie was out of it for a second, but just snapped right back to it. Good left and a good right by Charlie again.
The proverbial punch me and you'll just wake me up.
I've seen it happen more than once.
Roque with more of the good head and shoulder movement evasively. Both these guys keeping a nice pace here right as we end near the end of the fight. Less than a minute to go. Charlie's corner telling him you got to go now. And I agree, either fighter starts going to work here and throw something real definitively could take the round for him, and it's Roque with the right hand. Crowd lets them know they appreciated it.
Good evasiveness by Roque again. Just backing out, just staying just out of distance, just out of range.
About 10 seconds left to go. Roque trying to steer Charlie around the ring. Oh,
big left right
good
at the
left
end.
hand, and then Charlie nicely pulls his punch right as he heard the bell going.
Another great fight. This whole card
Nice
has been
work.
amazing.
Agreed, sir. Over in Charlie's corner, he's all smiles, and we're checking out the replay here. Both fighters able to steer the other into the corner just a little bit. Good job with their footwork. Charlie working as Roque was trying to work his way out. Nice job by Charlie of not taking a rest when your opponent's backing up. It's a good time to try to capitalize. it up to Cody. Why? Because he knows.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 4 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard. All 3 judges score the bout 40-36, declaring your winner by unanimous decision, Milton Roque!
Congratulations, Mr. Roque goes home with the victory, unanimous decision.
That was one heck of a fight.
Yeah.
Great display of sportsmanship by Charlie.
I believe Milton has something to say.
Buenas noches, everybody. Todos que están aquí, gracias por su apoyo, los quiero mucho. Les quiero decir gracias a mi papá, mi mamá, mi hermanito. Los quiero con todo mi corazón y mis hermanos también. I want to thank my coach, my teammates for getting me ready. You know, this is special for me. This is my pro debut, and I want to make it special for somebody else too. Baby, I want to tell you I love you and thank you for supporting me and always being there for me. I appreciate everything you do, and you've been my best friend since day one. I love you so much, and I want to ask you if